Hi everyone, welcome to Thursday Night Live. I hope all are doing well. I will just let a few people come in. All right, Mohammed, mate, nice to see ya. Just trying to grind out some of these fusion points. Tiki, all right, buddy. Let's see what's happening. I was supposed to start a couple of minutes ago, but I was logged into the wrong account, so I had to back up and change it. Okay, this should be working now. For some reason, maybe it's the changes that they announced. Some stuff has been very different in Raid, mainly to do with team presets. And it's really confusing and absolutely spiking with my OCD. Vibe Slime, I am. Yes, I was contemplating not doing it. Hold on, let me pull up my Fusion calendar so we can have a look. Probably need to update this. No, I think this is pretty much up to date. I skipped this summon rush in the middle here, and I was wondering maybe to skip the champion chase as well, but I've got some ancients, so I could just go in for the new champ. Tiki, I think it's slowly rolling out across other accounts because I've been doing a takeover today, and I set up all the team presets, and then I went to, I think it was Sand Devil, looked at the presets, and they were all gone. So I wonder maybe whether it's done in like little batches, because Ice Golem, Dragon, Fire Knight and Spider were all the same no matter which one I clicked on. But as soon as I went over to Shogun and Sand Devil, they all changed. So yeah, they might have sort of done it in little groups. And I don't think I like it. Sunshine, welcome. But then I'm so used to having mine all laid out in one way that to see it differently is really different. But we adjusted before. Do you remember when they changed all of this? It used to say speed. It used to say defense. And then they abbreviated everything. It felt weird for like 2 days, and now it's hard to remember a time it was any different. So maybe that would be... maybe that's just going to be something that happens. I think I'm sat on about 100. Yeah, I've got 109 ancients. And I'm probably going to end up pulling them all because, yeah, I like the new champion. Hence the thumbnail. But I think she's really cool. Like, really, really cool. She's kind of, to me, a bit of a mixture between Elenaril and like a sort of lockout champion at the same time. Plus, she's got her 19% all battles speed aura. I think she looks really good. Like, really, really good. Now, the chances of actually getting her, well, yeah, what more really needs to be said about that, apart from I'm probably not going to get her. But if it saves me doing a whole bunch of other events, I find it very, very easy to farm ancient shards. They just sort of happen, so I don't really mind spending them. I haven't yet. RJP, because I use a Mac, they don't yet have a version for Mac. Apparently it's coming, but definitely not yet. So I'm still pretty old school, just using the Hell Hades optimizer. But it does look really good from what I've seen so far. It's like they've taken all the good bits from the optimizer and kind of trimmed out some of the bad stuff. So I really like the look of it. I'm just kind of waiting for them to drop the Mac version, and then I'll probably do a really big video on it. I do have a PC, but I doubt it could handle raid and recording at the same time. Because it's shitty and old, and it's a laptop, so it doesn't like anything. Oh, gear drops have been misery. Yeah, I noticed that as well, Tiki, when I was on it today. RSLX, just a website. To be honest, then I haven't looked. See if I can pull it up. Oh, I'm getting a thing that just says it can't open the page. Yeah. Yeah, believe it or not, there are some Mac users playing. Obviously, we don't get to push the graphics quite as high as the PC players. But Mac frame rates are really good in Raid. Like, arguably better than PC. Unless you've got an absolutely stonking PC. But I find the whole experience a lot smoother on Mac than I do on PC. But I guess the downside is we don't have access to the optimizer updates and refreshes and stuff. They don't really benefit us because they always take about another week to come out on Mac. But they stay pretty on top of it. Grab that. 50 gems. I'll take that. I am in like crazy trying to save all of my resources mode now. Because as we've spoken about in the last couple of streams, I really want to do a 24-hour live stream and see if we can hit 5 million CVC points in 24 hours. So I've been building spreadsheets, I've been trying to work out like what resources I've got, what I'm going to need. And suddenly I've started taking it way too seriously. Vibe Slime, for Hell Hades, you make a account with Hell Hades, so it's not actually directly linked to your raid account. It'll be one that you'd use with Hell Hades. Which gets really confusing when you've got two accounts. Okay, we'll just burn one more round in there. So yeah, in my relentlessly trying to save everything now, I'm trying not to spend any gems. Pulling 100 ancients tomorrow is probably counterproductive for what I'm trying to achieve, but sometimes you've just got to push for Talena. Okay, the team preset seems to be working again. It failed twice in a row earlier, and I've never seen that happen. Yeah, it's working fine. That's good. Very nice. I have been working on a account takeover kind of for like the last 3 days, maybe 4 days. And we have turned an account right around. It looks really good. It's gone from like 5-minute dungeon runs on stage 1 of hard to speedrun clears on stage 10. I just feel that all I've done for the last 3 days is gear cleanse. But it has been kind of fun. Red Hot, good morning, mate. Thank you for joining. Let's see if we get any stream luck on the rolls. Not looking like it. Just give me speed, not double resistance. Or triple resistance. Awesome. That's just fantastic. Thank you. The others can go. And I basically want triple speed or nothing on this. Double, so good. It is artifact enhancement, so I'll take it to 16. Not that. That's rubbish. Weird gear. Very weird gear. So yeah, how is everyone's fusion going? Are we all kind of on track? Because I have this thing during fusions where I constantly feel like I've missed something. Even though I probably haven't. Yeah, we're at 60 for Tholin. Not Tholin. Tholin. The names, Raid. With the names. One thing that is great news is we do not have to do S19 because somehow we pulled that off on stream the other day. So that makes me very, very happy. We've got 2 keys to burn though. Yeah, don't worry about fusions if you're still new. It's a massive time, effort and resource sink. And it does get easier as your account gets better because you just spend less time doing it. Yeah, it could do, Mohammed. I tend to always go for gear enhancement because trading silver for fragments I find quite easy. The one that gets me is champion training. I just never really have anything to level. I've got nothing to level. I've got a couple of food champs at the moment because I've been stacking them up, but I just end up leveling stuff for the sake of leveling stuff and I never end up using it. So it's probably my least favorite is training. Good man, Tiki. That's kind of what I've been trying to do. Is it event? It is event. I don't know where we've got to. Probably not enough. Second. Greetings, buddy. Okay, on the way to the first set of fragments. But at least when a fusion's on, if we get 2x ancients tomorrow, then we're going to pull loads of those. So then, therefore, we've got loads of stuff to level up. Also, good man, Vibe Slime. That is on your way to Clan Boss. We are doing good, thank you, mate. Just kind of working out what we need to do this evening. I really don't have a plan for tonight's stream because I wasn't going to do it. I was going to record more videos, but I needed a break. All right, how best to fuck up Galathir's day? Marius, Phoenix. Win-win. Bit of that and a bit of that. That'll do. I really want a new Marius PvP build. Like, really, really, really want. But Raid says no. Good, Sonny. That's what we like to hear. It is a beautiful thumbnail. I changed it. I thought the first one was too tame. So I went straight back to ChatGPT and went, more sultry. Even though she hasn't got eyes, make her look at me. And that's what it came out with. It knows. It like 100% knows. Evening, Beef. Oh, go away, Galathir. I'm going to hate Galathir until I pull him, and then I'm going to be like, guys, Galathir is the best champion in the world. Okay, let's put him down. Oh, the passive. Yeah, I hate Galathir. Yeah, I kind of want to agree, Tiki. I think he is one of the best. Like, no questions asked. Yeah, vibes. It's always the way. I hated so many champions, and I would just be like, this champion's a dick. And then as soon as I pull them, it's like, nah, everyone, you've got it wrong. Trust me, it's the best champion ever. What are these drops? Any tips to deal with the issue of Titus being eaten before the turn limit in Hydra? There's a couple of ways that I've seen people get around it. You've got to accept that it's a lot of RNG. I think he's always going to be the first one that gets eaten because he's got the highest crit damage. I know that a lot of people use... Oh, wait, hold on. Are you asking how to free him if he gets eaten because there's not really another DPS on the team? Because that is a bit of a problem. I don't really run a Titus Hydra team. I think I've tried. Yeah, I was trying to put something together like this. Yeah, I was basically going to say what Tiki said, make someone else the highest crit damage. I'm sure I was trying to put something together around... Maybe that was all I came up with. But I know that you can use Odin on the off chance you have Odin, because I think he will spread the buffs back to Titus once he's been eaten. But it does look like a pain in the ass team to just keep going. I think it is RNG, though, as Tiki said. Which I guess is why you'll hear some people say they had to run Hydra for like hours on end. Maybe I'm just lazy. I like the full auto stuff where I can. It's bad enough having to manual Chimera. Okay, that's another one down. Like I do every day, I'm putting off doing faction wars because I just hate it. Yeah, Vibe Palace looks really good. I spent a lot of shards going for Palace, and I didn't get her. Palace plus Mavara looks really good fun. Oh, objective, that's horrible. That is actually horrible. What I'm really hoping tomorrow is, because we're obviously not going to get Talena because raid, I really want to see one of these pop out. It's not very often I want a rare, but this guy is it. Like, he's definitely it. Sushi, greetings, mate. Welcome. I'd also quite like this as well. Apparently it's an amazing nuker. It's giving me kind of like Whisper crossed with Phoenix vibes. Beef, same. I've done that with Ogren tribes. I tend to do not hard mode because just even Sacred Order sometimes I can't be bothered. Same with Banner Lords. I've got quite low. Yeah, maybe that can be my mission for the next couple of months, is actually put a bit of effort into faction wars. But the problem with it is it doesn't go away. It's not like you finish it once and you never have to do it again. It's just every day. I'm really hating Sacred Order. I don't know why. And I cannot do stage 21 Knights Revs. It's been bugging me for so long. Tried like Ancora. I've tried all sorts. Yeah, I'm not even going to think about it. Can't bother. I'm not up for the stress of it today. But we will do some faction wars before the reset. Mr. C, it's on my Discord, which you'll find the link in my channel. Fucking hell. About section. That's it. Jesus. Sorry, I'm not with it. Yeah, so I actually tried that, Beef. The problem with Thylesia is she's just a bit squishy. Like, really quite squishy. You have Tection? That's amazing. That's absolutely amazing. Oh, Tiki. So I was just, as we were looking at the screen, I was just looking at Doom Priest. I think she's really solid. Yeah, Thylesia is absolutely wicked. Probably with a rebuild, I could make her better. Thank God for champion empowerment, because that's actually made her viable. Before, she was not so much. Yeah, Tiki, sometimes when it comes to those bosses, I almost wish I had 2 of them. She's super strong. Well, it's an alright build I've got on her. It's a bit slow. How much you got left to do, Mohammed? That's the question. Yeah, I was just thinking fast bolster. I like her in Relentless, but you can't really rely on it. I'm still not over how disappointing Crypt Witch was. When we gave her Cat's Gaze and my absolute best DPS gear, and she just sucked. Because on paper, this kit is amazing, but it just didn't work. That was sad. Wanjik, greetings. Yeah, Doom Priest Put Shadow. That makes sense. I wonder if mine probably doesn't even have a relic. Yeah, doesn't even have a relic. Bad form. Yeah, Carillon looks good. What have I actually got in Knights Rev? I think that Versolve could be good. He's really strong. I haven't got him booked out or anything, but he's very strong. But my issue was staying alive. It wasn't so much doing the damage. Plus, it had to be that boss, didn't it? That boss. The absolute shit-eating purple one. I'm thinking about it second, but I also don't want to do it because I hate it. Yeah, I do have Soulless, and I'm not going to lie, I've never used him. Like, not once. No books, no masteries, no nothing. Control, welcome, buddy. Let's at least give it a while. I'll give it a few attempts before I just enrage and do stage 20 instead. We'll gear preset this. I'm pretty sure I've got a tanky bolster set they can have. This one. That's a huge difference in stats. Lots less resistance. I will just send it, see what happens. Could try with Calvalax. I think I'm going to need Ancora. Yeah, I will in a minute, Tiki. I just want to kind of get a feel of what the waves are like. Because we can crush waves with Arix. She's nasty. This guy sucks, as we all know. So our Arix is so underrated, man. So, wow, the decreased cooldown on each wave there, it's not going to get much better than that. Can we stun him? And now the boss has got fucking stone skin. What the fuck? Why have you got stone skin? Like, what even? Go on, Empress. Take it away. Yep, that's good. Yeah, I think I'm on 60 as well, Sonny. You're at 80? Oh, you must have been doing all the summoning. My Arix is probably going to kill herself. Doom Priest timing. Beautiful. Yeah, I know. Second, I read that just as I switched. It's alright. I am going to risk the damage on Empress just to kill that ad. Yeah, it worked out alright. The good thing about this team is that I haven't really bought any buffs, so there's not much that the boss can use against us. But I've also not really bought many debuffs. We might actually be alright. Who knows? I don't think we're going to get 3-star though. No, I think you're on track, Sonny. Ah, fucking fear. Urgh, the fear boils my piss. Okay, that's Calvalax is cooked. Yeah, sub. But if one of us dies, which they are, we've got no reviver. If we can get another Mad Hatter heal and keep Calvalax alive. We might actually make it. Oh, it health swaps, doesn't it? Oh. Hey. I hate faction wars. Look at it. Right back to the start. Supreme Source, great name. Yeah, I think the key to a lot of raid is taking it a bit slower. Obviously, you've got to hit certain milestones and get a good enough roster, but if you try and juggle a roster of like 100 champions, it's just never going to be brilliant. It's very hard to distribute out kind of fairly. I've got a video coming out possibly tomorrow that will address that quite a bit. Evening, John Code. Oh, that really annoyed me, that the health balance. Because now we are gonna die. It was going so well. Maybe Ancora in instead of Calvalax. Yeah, Empress will solo it. That is very true. And Supreme, yeah, it's an account takeover that I've been working on, and the only word I can use to describe the account is it is kind of suffering from bloat. It's got too much stuff, and every time he tries to make a new build, he ends up weakening something else. So we've really, really tightened it up, made a very strong core squad, and then we're kind of building back out from there. So it's almost as if we're starting again in order to make it work. Right, let's just take him down. We can always go 3-star afterwards. At least we got the first takedown. That's nice. 6-star speed glyph. Defense percent, pretty good. What's Ancora's lead? It's also speed, so that might be viable. I might actually put her in a really strong regen set or something. Maybe Artax set. That looks pretty good. Do I need to change the accessories? Probably. Yeah, Doom Priest, the amount of times that she just happened to take a turn as soon as we got debuffed. That was lucky. What little funky variables can we get in for a bit more stats? %8 HP with Stone Skin, pretty good. Go for this one, it's got the most beneficial stats. As long as we don't roll flat attack. So far, so good. More HP, please. No, defense, that'll do. Ugh, attack, grim. That's not actually really... That's a stat loss, if anything. We'll leave her as she is. Sometimes you just never know. The only thing we're not going to get lucky on this time is the amount of Mad Hatter refreshes that got us through the waves, so I might feel the difference without Calvalax this time. revive. That's it. It's going to be a bit slower, but that's all right. Arix can just do Arix stuff. Boom. Nice. Yeah, no refresh this time, so now we got to deal with this prick. There is no need for this guy to hit as hard as he does. And we can't use A2 because then that'll proc that champion whose name I can never remember. We'll just A1 and hope that we live. Not through an ally attack, we won't. Jesus Christ. We'll save Mad Hatter for wave 2. If we've got the speed. Okay. Don't you just love faction wars? Wallapat, greetings. Go on, Arix, do something. Okay, one down. Is there anyone on this team that doesn't revive? Okay. Right, now you die. Yep, thank for that. I think A1 should be enough. Almost. Yep. Good. Oh, Souls, thanks, buddy. Not really. No, he's not. He logs. I probably log into his account more than he does these days, which is sad. Sad to see. But I think he just got a little bit bored with it. Oh, good man, Wallapat. That's quite a relentless cleanse. But yeah, not really seeing much on the Pedro front, which is, yeah, it's a shame. Not unexpected, but still a shame nonetheless. I forgot Ancora's only a single revive. I don't think I've ever used Ancora either. Yeah, I thought so too, Sonny. I know I had a conversation with you about it and a couple of other people. We're all just like, where do we think this account will go? Oh, the reflect damage is nasty. Yeah, Venalicia does, but I do not have a Venalicia. Sadly. Let's remove that. No, I don't have her. I resisted the shard event for her. I think it was around the time that the Noldor fusion was out. that reflect damage is giving me the absolute shits. Okay. Yeah, Rector would probably be quite good, actually. Yeah, I agree, Sonny. I think that account, obviously, with that level of champions, has a lot of potential. Plus, Pedro is no fool. He understands the game, like, more than you'd expect someone that had only been playing for a couple of months to do. Yeah, Mohammed, you got very lucky there. Very, very lucky. Control, she's a good champion. Definitely nothing wrong with her. I tend to lean away from single target revivers, though. Because I usually find once it starts going wrong, it continues to go wrong. And a single target revive is seldom enough to get the job done. Yeah, basically, Mo, that's kind of what happened. But I do like to log in occasionally and have a little look around. My Arix build, she's a 9-piece Slayer. She's very, very cracked out. She's probably one of my best built champs on my account. I still think if we ignore mythicals, I think Arix is the best free champion that we get from like login reward champions. Yeah, I think it's 200 turns and he hasn't done the health switch yet, so this has been a lot slower. I guess the thing that every spender in Raid is going to run into eventually is you can have everything, but you can't buy progress. And if you're looking to the game as a way of, you know, competing in arenas and enjoying end game content, it doesn't really matter how much you throw at the game. You've still got to actually get to the end game, and that money can't buy you that. You could pay someone to drive your account, but it's still got to actually go through it. If Arix doesn't have a 6-star crushing rend, well, I still used to use her loads before that. I think she's brilliant. It's the utility of being able to solo Spider. I think that's what sold me on her. And any wave-based content. The build is easier because of her passive. She's just awesome. Right, we'll do one more Empress and see if we can bring the max HP down any more. We can, okay. And then we'll flip forms and lay on the nukes. I think this is going to be quite tight in terms of how many turns we've got. Kind of makes me want to switch forms, but it probably shouldn't. That's definitely a thing. That's definitely a thing, Sonny. I am going to use this. I know there's a big argument for wait until he changes, then use it to heal himself back, but I just want the little fucker to go down. He doesn't. It was worth it. It was worth a go. Now we just nuke. We got 55 turns. We should be absolutely fine. We just need some health. Steve, greetings. Oh, John Ace, that's a killer. Wallapat, I am doing the fusion. I decided that I was going to do it. Okay, let's just lay on some hits. Supreme. Hard to tell because you never, in typical raid fashion, you never actually know what's coming. But it depends what you're saving. If you're talking sort of soul stones, then you could sort of reach a certain amount and pretend that that's your equivalent of having 0. And then just spend anything above that minimum amount. But for me, anytime there's a 2x on Soulstones, I tend to just go all in. I want that upgrade like as quick as possible. Or Wallapat, what I'd really like is Talena. That would be very, very nice. But realistically, I just want some food champions so that I can make champion training a lot easier. I know that's a weak source thing to want, but I don't feel like I'm going to get much from it. Oh, we are getting close to that turn limit. Come on, let's just not have anything stupid happen and let's just get the 3-star. There we go. Very nice. That's good. 5 rare remains for my efforts. Oh, they've got to change that shit so fast. I think after stage 18, you shouldn't be able to get rares. That's horrible. Yeah, Lego Glyph. We're happy with that. I can't stop staring at this name up here. It's making me laugh like a child. And we got a soulstone for our efforts. Who is the best for the 2x? Can chat remind me who the other champ is that's up for grabs? Oh, actually, no, it'll be in here. Varkos Head Splitter. Now, what faction is he in? Is he the Dark Elf? Yep, he is. I don't think he's in at the moment, but I think Swindler was gunning for this guy. Yeah, damn straight, Mohammed. This guy is pretty cool. For me, I would take the support champion over this guy, but I wouldn't be mad if I got him. I guess he's kind of got a little bit of Garrel's passive in him. And that block revive is really good. I can see this guy finding his way into the arena meta. Ignore block damage is huge. Ignore shield, also pretty good. I just don't have the gear for another DPS champion. I would agree with that, Supreme. I would have to agree with that. And Chief always comes in hot, man. That's just his style. Yeah, fried taters, it's in the works. I haven't chased it up in a while, but yes. It could potentially be awesome. I don't think I'm allowed to say what it is. Some people know, but the likeliness that I actually get it is probably quite slim. But I really freaking hope they give it to me. It's gonna piss so many people off if they give it to me. And I am probably gonna make a video with a face so smug you've never seen anything like it. And it's gonna be wicked. But they're not gonna give it to me. I should know. What's the date? Hold on, it's the 11th today. I should know by the end of June. So still a little while to wait. Oh, didn't mean to press that. Oh, Solinar would be funny. That would be really funny. It's not Solinar, I can say that. It's not a void. Apparently I wasn't allowed a void, even a bad one. But in fact, Solinar would probably piss people off a lot more than the one I've asked for. Is there anywhere I can get energy? I don't want to spend any resources. Yeah, Mohammed, when's your birthday? I know it's soon. Yeah, Sonny, you're next. I've got that written down. I know you're tomorrow. You're end of June. Okay. So many birthdays in June. I don't know what month everyone decided that they wanted to get down to make loads of June babies. I've already bought it, Tiki. I've already bought it. I've been basically pretending I'm free to play this week. And just buying or finding any energy that I can. Yeah, still 5 days away. Greetings to Brazil. I'm just going to call you Samurai because there's no way I'm pronouncing the end of that name. How am I not in gold 5? Because I let myself drop down. What I tend to do is hover around gold 3 or gold 4. And on a week like this week, I tend to not do any live, classic arena. Let's go back over. So I won't really do anything this week. I've done my minimum 10 battles to stay in the game. And then certain weeks, whenever there is a Tag Team Arena tournament, I'll go really, really hard. And even if it means I drop down a tier. Oh, Classic Arena, I can't be asked. I don't have a defense in. I stopped farming Classic Arena recently because I hit the cap of Magisteel. No, Mohammed. I can't really be bothered. It is 2% stats. I appreciate that that's a bit of a problem. Normally I sit in gold 4. I've just let it run down this week. But I do need more Magisteel, so it would make sense to push. Yeah, that is pretty painful. 200 can suck. But I've got to the point with my account where I value my sanity more than anything else. So certain parts of the game I will let slip 1 week, and then I'll kind of focus on them the following week. Only because it's too much to do. Plus making videos, plus doing takeovers. Like, raid is just my life. Hey, Scorcher! Mr. Swindler. We were just talking about you. And how you, in fact, yeah, now that you're here, let's be real. How much money will you be spending tomorrow for this guy? Unless you've already got him. Oh, Tiki, how can you only have 5 million silver? There must be a way to make 10 million silver in the next 5 minutes. Like, delete all standard accessories unless they've got a triple speed roll. Delete all attack amulets if they don't have accuracy. So all of these can go. Ah, baby account. That's why I was going to say, come on. I'll keep that, can re-roll that. But yeah, attack amulet. No accuracy, no good. That's already re-rolled. That's crap. That's crap. Mythical means nothing if the stats aren't right. Except for Mercurial, just because. There you go, that's 2 mil. Boom. That's going to be tight, Mohammed. That's going to be really hard. $3K for the second set. Okay. Hey, good man, Wallapat. What I am going to do, because I need to get it finished, is I am going to burn 40 gems. I am going to leave you with this. I just need to quickly run to the bathroom. I will be but 2 secs, guys. Hold up. Okay, I'm back. Not that, Chief. Okay, is this the last run? This is the last run. Yeah, one Jake, I'm just being lazy. I want to get everything cleared so I can just focus on the misery that's going to be Ancient Shards tomorrow. Oh, that's brutal, Tiki. That is brutal. They probably would have, yeah. That's just how it goes. An hermaphrodite? I assume you mean a hermaphrodite. I think in opposite corners of the room, just staring at each other menacingly. It's a good question. It's a good question. Where's me Artac? You need your gear back on. There he is. Well, yeah, no, Tiki, it seems to be what happens on Thursdays. Like, last Thursday was wild. Did we actually talk about anything in Raid that wasn't tits? I don't think we did. Yeah, I think tomorrow's going to be a big day for a lot of accounts. I quite like a 2x Ancient. You don't feel quite so screwed if you get nothing, because it's not like trying to go for Voids or Sacreds. We actually didn't, did we, Mohammed? You're so right. We actually didn't. Oh yeah, Primals is... In fact, you know what? I don't mind about Primals because I never use them for anything else. Like, you won't find me pulling a Primal outside of a 2x. I wish I could use that willpower on other parts of the game. We did talk about Ed Sheeran. And Chris Brown and Rihanna. I can't remember what else. True, Chief. That is very true. So we're still quite a way off from Gollum. Have we actually done? I don't want to spend shards. Please let Gear Hunters be done. Oh, it's not, and it's got to be done tonight. That's not a whole lot of fun because I think I've exhausted all of the free energy in Cursed City. Yep, no more energy in Cursed City. Oh, crap. Doom Tower reset will probably have 300 energy. We'll have to see. You're lucky, Wonjik. Very lucky. See, what's bothering me is the little exclamation mark on Siege. Yeah, Gear Hunter sucks. It's a lot of grind. I have got a big stash of energy saved up from a promo code that I got. It's like 3.9k. But I was kind of saving that for a rainy day. I agree, Chief. That's kind of what I tend to lean on shards for, is to save myself time and effort in other things. See, they did not... Why did... I don't know if anyone saw that, but Newt just used his A3 on ads, not the boss. I thought the whole idea... I know he's doing it now, but I thought the whole idea of that update was to make him not do that. That's really weird. Something's definitely changed. Yeah, I've probably left Gear Hunters a little bit late. So I probably will have to spend some gems. Or when the promo link comes, Chief. Definitely then. I'm hoping so. I'm really hoping so. I might actually give him a bit of a nudge this week. A Julie. Damn straight. We could go for some live arena wins. I guess that's 50 energy. It's not a lot, but it's something. Let's rebuild Marius. Actually, Mohammed, that's quite accurate to the last message I sent them. Yeah, I think I'm going to keep it a lot more specific this time as well, Chief. There'll be very set challenges, and I'm only going to make like 2 or 3 of them rather than 10. I think one of the challenges will be who can get the starter champ to 60 first. I know, Steve. I know. Lessons were learned. It was the first time I've ever done one, and it was way too general. It needs to be so much more specific. I don't know yet, Chief. There are options. Yeah, I haven't given it too much thought. All I know is that mistakes were made in the last one, so they will be remedied. Solinar, you are getting banned. Because I cannot be asked to deal with you. You're going to ban Fabian. Yep. Bad idea. Bad idea. Oh, when you're ready, mate. Yeah, everyone will have to go into the same clan. Also, it's the only way of keeping track of everything. But what I think might be better this time around is to just do like you just just a 30-day challenge. Oh yeah, clan quests always cause shit. Right, what we got? Triple Mercurial. The Hilvy's fast. Not fast enough. She can't be locked, so do the others get locked? Predator no, but Maria and Hilvy yes. Just going to go for the strip on Pred. There's nothing else I can do. A little bit. Okay, let's get some Mercurial gone. That did not do enough. Now Maria's going to absolutely fuck up Marius's day. Unless she's asleep. Nice. Pred isn't locked, I think, so he can use his A2 and A3, so he might be able to put Marius down. Oh no, block buffs. That would stop that. We'll get rid of her. No more revives. Hopefully Maria down. Almost. Back to sleep you go. Fred will take those two. Maria down. Not quite. That's fine. No lockout again. Can you not control? That would make things a little bit more difficult. Oh, the fucking Predator dodge, man. Oh, this champion is so freaking stupid. That's 4 in a row. Okay, good. Oh, Predator. I do that as well, Chief, nowadays. I always go for, like, the faction-specific dungeon quests. Although I still can't believe... Wow, this guy. You know when someone's got an avatar like that, they're just going to fuck you up. Yeah, I always go for the clan-specific quests, and I was really annoyed when I did that video, and it's probably the lowest view count video I've ever done. Like, that was a shame. That was a fun video. Okay, super fast Carnage. We are going to need to get faster than them. Oh, thank you, Control. I appreciate it. Yeah, Tiki, I've noticed that. As soon as the season ended, the matchups got crazy again. This is horrible. Like, proper horrible. I need... maybe Predator. Get rid of Fabian. Yeah, they're always going to go fast. That would be Not easy, Chief. Yeah, I know. I'm feeling like that, Tiki. I'm just about to get absolutely clapped by Maria. That's how I can see this going. So it's going to go Shuzen into Carnage. Ah, nah, damn it. Carnage probably into Hilvy. Yep. Nice AoE. Marius counterattack. And... ah, Maria's going to do Hilvy. And she gets an extra turn, 3 buffs. Oh, nearly. Shuzen onto Carnage. Oh, Maria, okay. Ouch. Fucking hell. Cooked. Absolutely cooked. Yeah, donezo. Absolutely done. Is that... oh, fatigue debuff. I have Maria fatigue. And about 11 other fatigues in raid. And outside. Yeah, Maria Lockout's really nasty. And I think that goes through Predator, regardless of the dodge. Counterattack there. Still locked out, so we can't do anything. Those extra turns are fucking evil. Evil. Hmm. Marius Pred, so we go like that. Live arena's fun when you're winning, not so much when you're not. Kind of got to take out Theodosia here, because it's the only speed they've got. And we've got to hit something. Yep, Tecteon down. Let's go Carnage lead. Oh, she's got that set. And she can't be locked out, can she? Fuck. Fuck. Let's go strip. Hope. Strip and hope. That'll do. Even if we get locked out now, it's not the end of the world. Let's hit her. Nothing. Wakey raid, thank you. Should have hit that with Carnage, that was a mistake by me. We got block damage, so we're alright. Can it kill him? Yeah. That's quite a lot, Mohammed. That's quite a lot of resource. Are we just about to get absolutely clapped by a predator? Quite possibly. Yep. Fucking hell. Hit and hope. Right, he's used his A2. Nah, we should be alright. Unless he dodges. No, he doesn't. Good. Good old sweaty live arena. Yeah, true, Tiki. But you just never know with Pred. He always does something really weird. Oh, Skeletor. So, Chief, when we started the original free-to-play, we did it during one of the events and it had a event boss. And I basically went all in on the event boss with everything. And I found the accessories so random, like the variable ones, that I feel like I wasted a whole lot of energy and never really got anything back. Ooh, Gizzy. Depending on who they bring, I might not bring a support. Yeah, it was a good idea in my head because that would be a massive head start. Even just pulling like a 5-star legendary, I think it was Chronophage that was up, but the RNG was just not there. It kind of makes more sense on a more developed account because at least you've got something from every faction. But when your roster is literally like 6 champions, it's not quite as much fun. Crew tracks is a problem. But we're going to go for her. They'll go Fabian. We go Carnage. I hope so, Swindler. They definitely need to overhaul quests. Like mission quests. Like that's something that's in desperate need of an overhaul. Okay, Gizmac can't do anything. Thomas, welcome. Ah, the stone skin's a bit of a problem. Let's see if we can spread onto nothing. Okay, thanks. Brilliant. Awesome. Retractor, come back. She's blown her passive now, though. Yeah, Kenyatta, I think it's a really good idea. My whole theme of raid recently has been less is more. How much more can we do by using less? And where I used to have about 20 champions in my lineup for Live Arena, now I've got like a handful. Okay, can we get some stuns? Yep, that works. We could kill Gizmac. No, we're gonna... Yeah, we've got to kill Gizmak. Now we got Taunt. Let's do a bit of that. Flip and smack. SKB, greetings. He comes back. Hopefully gets stunned. Not quite. And they're down. Good. 42 champs is a lot for live arena. I mean, it gives you the options, which is nice. Leo. I think Deacon is really good for arena. I used him for years in arena, but just be careful using Deacon if you're going against Marius, because his A3 will trigger Marius's counterattack. So if you're not protected by stuff like Stone Skin, Mercurial, then you might find that as soon as you turn meter boost, you get a hold enfeeble on your team, which is not so good. Chief, what I found funny is that when it comes to promo codes, you cannot have Deacon. Like, for some reason, Raid gatekeep Deacon. All is going well, SKB. We've actually had a Thursday stream where we talked about Raid and not just boobs and Ed Sheeran. Yeah, Tiki, that's probably why. But does the Deacon promo still work? Because when I asked Plarium about it, they were just like, hard no. It's like, okay. I know SKB is a travesty, isn't it? See, this time Nuke did the right thing. I don't get it. I do not understand what they've done. I reckon I know what you want to say. I like it. I like it. Still got some more classic. It would be nice to get back up into 5 on classic. Oh, 6-star Mortu. In double stone skin. Yep. Standard. That was lucky. Now the last one was... Oh, we've got a refresh. Let's do that instead. Yeah, Mortu is very good against me. I've had my Marius absolutely clapped by a Mortu before. I remember that as well. That was good. Of all the people, he definitely got the worst start. That went on for a long time as well, didn't it, that challenge? I swear it was over like a year. Or 6 months. It felt like it was a year. Ooh, high resist. Fuck it. Let's just hope. Nope. That's an incredibly high resist. We're not going to get the steal, are we? Nope. Okay, revive. They go. That's a very weird move from our base. Very weird. Don't you just love AI? Yeah, Defiler loves Shredder. All right, Lavish mate. Nice to see you. She's good, that Tremaria. I've seen her just nuke away Mercurial comps. Yeah, my Marius kind of smacks because he's basically in a PvE build. I haven't flipped him back for PvP. If I put him in PvP gear, he doesn't hit anywhere near that hard. Oh, the resistance is crazy on these two. To be fair, not only is he in a PvE build, but he's in a proper pay-to-win PvE build. He's a 9-piece Slayer, I think. Yay, gold 5. Give me my 2%. Oh, Tiki, nice. I would love the Stormcaller Marius build, but I don't know what is Raid's agenda with me and Skinwalker's accessories, but for the first time ever the other day, bearing in mind I've been farming since the beginning, which puts Hydra nearly 5 years old, and only the other day did I ever get my first ever crit damage Stone Skin Skinwalker's amulet. Which sucks. John, as well, something that's massively helping is I've probably got... Where is he? I've got all the blessings, the faction guardians, and affinity bonuses and stuff maxed out for him. Plus he is in a Cat's Gaze relic, so he is just hitting like a beast. It's cruel, isn't it, SKB? Like, by the time I eventually got my Stone Skin amulet, I kind of want a Mercurial build now. It's just one of the many delights of Raid. Whereas there would have been some people that would have got it in their first week. Okay, we'll burn one more of these. Oh, double Nishak. Nope. Okay, I think that's us caught up with most of the thing. I've got to do 7. See, I want to spend that energy in Golem. Let's hit with... Also, if anyone's wondering what to farm this rotation of Doom Tower, I would probably always opt for Nether Spider. Affinity Breaker is really, really awesome gear. There's kind of a set per rotation. I think this one's got to be Affinity Breaker. But remember, save all your secret rooms until you've done floor 120. Lavish, yeah, I think it's the 2 new champions. So it's the one whose name I can't remember, the Force Affinity Dark Elf. And then the other one is the chick in the thumbnail of this video, Talena. Yeah, tomorrow is pure ancient spam. I kind of don't need to do it, but I can't bother to do the other events. So I'm going to burn probably all of the ancients. It's like 109 and a dream. You never know, might get lucky. I feel like I get more legendaries from ancients than anywhere else. Do we know if it's a 2x ancients or is it just 10x on the 2 champions? I assume it's just a 10x. We will, Sonny. You get birthday dreams. Okay. It is a 2x as well. Yep. Okay, player, and we're going to make a lot of money tomorrow. A lot of money. Got new ink in the little money printer. Good on them. I'm just checking the message you sent me, Tiki. That's nice. I bet that thing hits hard. Very, very hard. What's the relic you've got on him? Don't think I can see it in there. Is it Cat's Gaze? Leo, I'd probably rip a few. It doesn't mean you have to rip all 70. Could do 30 or something like that. See how you go after the first 10. It's always worth having some in reserve if you can. Yeah, and keep a log of the pulls. Definitely. Oh, it's a good thing that I don't have 5 more remnant shards, because otherwise you lot will probably make me bloody pull it again. Because it went so well last time. So very well. Got 2 more Cursed City keys. Yeah, Leo, if it wasn't a 2x, I'd say probably don't bother, but it's worth a go. SKB, I think I've already done it for the day. I have. And I think there's a nice... I spied it earlier. Where is it? Yeah, there's one waiting right there. Oh, I know, the 10 Immortal Soulstone pull. That sucked. Yeah, in fact, and wasn't it just the most glorious pull as well? But yeah, I got mythicals and I think 2 mythicals and 1 legendary in that. We could wait till reset, but I won't be streaming at reset. I'm going to finish streaming in about 30 minutes from now, because I have account takeovers to do tonight. Oh, is there any rewards that are actually any good? Can't bother with that. Or that. Let's just do the easy ones. Like that. That's better. Chief, that felt like that. Although I felt like a prized dickhead for clicking the button. I know you would wait, SKB. I feel like it's your lifelong mission to watch me fail. I get it. Oh, Crew Traxxer's nasty. Yes, I will be lavish. I think I will pull my shards and film it. I haven't done a little shard pull in a while. I did film myself pulling all of my primal shards, but it didn't make for a very good video, so I never released it. I just sat there fucking miserable for like 20 minutes. I didn't really say anything. No, SKB, it is 100% your fault. Guarantee. That got gear on it? It does. Fuck me. We are more organized today than ever. Yeah. With the primals, I think I had 24 or 25. And I pulled them one by one, which was just misery. But some days in Raid are like that, and that's kind of fun. That's why we play, isn't it? Misery Simulator 2026. And we all love it. It killed my Aphidus. I'm not pulling my voids. I'm definitely not. I don't know how many I've got saved up now. I've got 31. Void shards feel scarce compared to other shards. Because I feel like I've been sat around 30 for a couple of weeks. Since the Tection saga. Speaking of which, where is that? I might build Corrosa this week. She's got to be worth a go. Nearly got the masteries done. Now, did I see before I went on stream that someone, was it, what's his name? Not Deadwood Jedi, MTG Jedi? Released a video about Anaxia. I haven't watched it yet. Yeah, Tiki, I've started to get into that habit with voids. Yeah, I need to watch that. So I really want to make an Anaxia video, but I haven't tested her out yet. Also, I imagine in his video, he's probably put her in the most cracked out gear. Oh, we can send some stuff back to the vault now, actually. Now that Curse City's pretty much done. Interesting. I wouldn't have ever looked to that champion and thought PvP. But yeah, I think Lavish, I'll probably pull my Remnant tomorrow. I think that's ever a good time, it's going to be tomorrow. The only problem with Champ Chase is sometimes it can go horribly wrong. You can pull literally tons and still end up with like naff all points. And then other times you just, I don't know, clock out a few epics and it's fine. Had to fully book it for mediocre results. That's my fear. And who has mythical books? I don't. Who else can go back in the vault? Ancora. Masahiro. Ah, he can stay. He's alright. He's kind of fun. Sunny, I would do it tomorrow, not CVC. That's a huge chunk of points down. I can't remember what they value. The void legendaries give you more points than standard legendaries. I think they do. It's probably 650 points instead of 500 or something. SKB, you're lucky in some way. Defiler, so you've actually used her. 650. I mean, it kind of seems a bit tight, 650 for Void Legos, but at least it's a guarantee. I mean, I kind of agree with what Lavish said, but it all depends on whether you're going to win or not. I don't know, Chief, actually. Let's see on the news whether it mentions anything. That was on the 6th, so this is probably the... Doesn't say anything. I haven't watched anyone's videos, so I don't know if anyone has given any info on it. But the fact that you've resisted, Sonny, that gives you more willpower than I did. I pulled my Marius, like, not during anything. I just got my last quest done and I just pulled him because I really wanted to have him. Tiki, I actually did, but not as a defense. Is it still live? Oh no, we can't see it. So in this post here, 17 and 18, the opposite clan had orcs only conditions, so I did put that team together and took down 17 and 18. So it ended up being pretty cool. The only downside I found with the team was there was no like revive sustain, and on the second version, which would have been post 18, they had a really cracked out Garrel. Now I know I've got a cracked out Garrel, but they were so much faster that their Garrel got unkillable and counterattack up, and I very, very nearly died taking it down. But it is a very good team, but I was definitely not built right for it. Sonny, wait until there's another Forge Pass for Slayer. Marius and Slayer, good. Very good. Yeah, Tiki, the unkillable was a nightmare because when you've got Garrel on your team, basically if Shayak goes, then Krokad goes, and if Aragaz goes, then Garrel's going to go. So the amount of counterattack procs, and once it changed forms, it was really, really like struggle. I agree with SKB. I proper agree with SKB. I never agree with SKB, but I agree with him this time. If I've still got them built, let's have a look. I might have had to strip them and put something else on them. Krokad I was running like this, so he was 167 speed with 8.3k attack and 283% crit damage. He smacked very hard. Like very insanely unnecessarily hard. And he was Savage Stone Skin. Aragaz, all I could really get was this. And it was 4-piece Feral, 4-piece Stone Skin. Not a particularly great build. But he did the job. He got the provokes out, that was the main thing. Then Shayak, I tried in a 9-piece Mercurial build, but all of my good 9-piece Mercurial went to Garrel. Like, she's got basically my best. So with Shayak, I just thought he was a bit slow more than anything. No damage. But it worked against the two teams, but I wouldn't have wanted to run it for a defense team. It worked as attack, but not as defense. But yeah, the Shayak build, kind of crap. Aragaz build, he's very stat hungry, especially that I don't have any blessings on him. But yeah, he was pretty weak sauce. One of the teams I went up against had, what is she called? Is it Raka? Yeah, one had Raka, and then the other team had Warlord. So Warlord did lock me out. He was insanely fast. Yeah, Aragaz is very good for Faction Wars Hard. There's talk in chat about Anax, and I think the other day I think I might have got a 6-star for him. No, maybe I didn't. Maybe it was someone else. But yeah, Anax, very good clan boss champion. Yeah, Tiki, that really helped. The fact that everything was just predicated, is that the word? That word, whatever the word is, it meant that A1s were easily sufficient enough. Yeah, there's... Tomorrow I'd be happy if I picked up a Galatea and a Slither. But mainly Slither. Now, I'm probably more into that than anything else. Or if Plarium just randomly want to send a Solinar to my inbox, that'd be nice. Or a Senna. There's one for you, Mohammed. Got a 5-star soul for Gwendolyn, but no bloody Gwendolyn. Nice, Lavish. Have you tested Galatea? She looks good. I am definitely getting Phoenix vibes. Oh, Tiki, that's good. Sunny, yeah, I'm probably going to repeat myself from when we did the stream before, but the thing about Slither is if you start to count how many things he brings to the table, it's actually insane in that he's got a triple hit A1, also turn meter reduction, and it gets better based on decreased speed out. So the A1 does 2 things. The fact that he's got an AoE on the A2 with decreased speed and a heal, that's 5 things. Increased speed on the A3 plus a turn meter fill. It's like 7 different things. Plus he's got an aura. That's 8 things for a rare. That's crazy. Like, there are epics out there that don't do 8 things. In fact, there are legendaries that don't do 8 things. I think in terms of utility, that's up there for arguably one of the best ever rares they've released. Or he might be completely shit. I don't know until I use him. But I really like him. Yeah, Spirit Apothecary, but arguably with more. Chief, do you mean this guy, the Varkos one that's up? because he's got crazy ally attack potential. His passive, whenever he joins an attack. He would be so good for Faction Wars. Yeah. I know that Swindler was saying he really wanted him. I mean, for me, it's always going to be the support. I really want a Talena. I think it will bring more to my Faction Wars than anything else. Where is Cecilia? What faction was Cecilia? She's Barbarian? No, she's got to be one of the top ones. There she is. Sonny, how did you know? And I really do. Yeah, Tiki, I think you're right. I think they would make an evil pair. One champion I need to have a look at is the new and improved Lugan. I know he got buffed quite a while ago, but I lent on this champion so damn hard in the early game. He was like one of my first legendaries. And since the buff, he does loads. Like loads and loads and loads. Might need to bring him back out and have a go. Chief, I kind of... Sorry, I'm just catching up with chat. I can see that. I think she's probably more viable now than she ever was. Can never remember what faction she's in. Not that one. She's got to be Bannerlords, isn't she? Yeah. Yeah, put like Rhonda, that new guy, and Cecilia on a team. That would probably be pretty nasty. Oh, Sonny, who? 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 Also, Tiki, do you know what? It wouldn't surprise me. Pelops is nuts. It's a shame he's so hard to build, but he is, on paper, he is nuts. Nice. Nice, Sonny. I kind of assumed so as soon as SKB said don't. Oh, mate, Phoenix. He is awesome. He absolutely fucks. I like him. I do as well, Chief. When we did the free-to-play challenge and we weighed up all the promo links, I thought that it was It was Cobb's promo code I think we went for. Because getting Tholin is huge. A little bit stressful on the build, but really, really good. Oh, nice. Toby, that's good. I don't have that for my week, so he's still at 2-star. Got the defense. No, haven't got the defense. That's 3 stars. I stand corrected. Six-star for Titus would be nice as well. I think mine's at 4. Yeah, mine's 4. Yeah, Lavish. I've been kind of working on that for the rares. I've been actually filling up my faction guardians. Can't do it with anything else yet. Ah, Chief, that's way too complicated. I found it hard to juggle. Oh, excuse me. I found it very hard to juggle making raid content, running my own account, doing takeovers, and running a free-to-play challenge. Yeah, I found that a real struggle. And then I felt bad because I couldn't participate in it, because obviously I had to make sure like videos were the priority, takeovers were second priority. And I didn't do anything on my own account for a few weeks. Run out live arena until the end of the stream. 5 matches. Might be able to get it done. Yeah, Toby, there is definitely a bomber, isn't there, coming up as a fusion. I'll be intrigued to see what they do with him. $42k points. Ugh. Yeah, that would be, Chief. That's a really good idea. I have been working on that. Well, I haven't. AI has been doing it. Ugh. I'm going Maria Tiki. What I realized the other day is that I think I've got all of the rank 3 fusions already. Maybe missing like 1 or 2. Wow, speedy team. Should we troll them with Calvalax? No, let's burn them. Fuck them. Yeah, SKB Hatta is awesome. Definitely one of the best champs. But the quality of fusions is high. It's incredibly high. Oh, that is a fast Lysandra. Okay, bye-bye Mercurial. Carnage is going to shit all over everyone. Gone for the switch. Awesome. Fucking hell. Wrecked. Absolutely wrecked. Let's go. Hope for stuns. Oh dear. We're cooked. Yep. Oh, it's like Crixia night, isn't it? I see you, Chief. Oh, I didn't change my Marius back, did I? That was a bit dumb. Oh, you're one of them. Filthy team. I agree, Tiki. Oh. Well, that's just kind of fucked up my day a little bit because there's a lot of champs in there that I would like to ban. Guess we can just hope that we... No, we're not going faster than that, Theo. This is going to be not kind. Not kind at all. It's going to go Theo, well, Sabriel, Crixia, Theo, Predator. Sabriel flip forms and probably fuck everyone up. Not yet. Now. She's evil. She's absolutely evil. If ever... Oh, we can't even lock the pred out. If ever there was a time to stun, it would be now. We don't get it. Good night from Predator. Actually, if we get an extra turn, we might be able to survive Predator. Because he can't. Do the A2. Nah, we're too fast. It's not going to work. That's a shame. Yeah, we're way too fast. Hit and hope. Go for the nuke. You just never know. No. Say goodnight from Predator. This is not a kind team. Like, what can you actually do? That sleep kind of ruined it. That sleep completely ruined it. Otherwise, we might have been able to get him down. That was close. Now the lockout. We ain't coming back. Unless we get the stun. We could get... Ooh. If he's got the A2, he doesn't. Oh, is this going to be a Oh, yes, good. I did not deserve to win that. And that guy must be seething. Unlucky. Yeah, Tection's disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. It's the poison cloud. If it wasn't for the poison cloud, he is nothing. Like if you can get poison cloud off of him, he's useless. Like, actually, if you come up against a Tection who's not in Mercurial, just use Wukong. Absolutely destroys him. You just steal the poison cloud. Like, Mikage's really good. Odin. Oh, don't AFK me, for God's sake. Come on, man. Phew. Yeah, same, Toby. I didn't bother with damage for Tection. I can't get the stats. But yeah, he is a complete pain in the ass. Oh, this guy. Come on, man. Little Skeletor Spurg. Let's go. This is where we get to draft Calvalax, because I'm going to guess that their Arbaze isn't protected. Now he probably will be. And we'll ban the Crixia, deal with the Mavara. Oh, come on, man, for fuck's sake. What team is that? John Ace, I absolutely agree. Like, I need a piss so goddamn much right now. I'm fucking bouncing in my chair. And this asshole. It's like a freaking bladder violation. Parbay's cooked. We're not going to get in before Mavara. But, you should have put increased resistance up. If we let the poisons take care of Sigfrind. Oh, I need the bathroom. Hurry it up, man. Come on. Let's put you to sleep. Yep. Sigfrind fucked. Mavara's already used the revive. I am now freaking bouncing in my chair. I do need a little potty. I've been thinking about this. Like, oh, come on, man. This is some bullshit. Like, just die. I agree, Chief. Okay, go sleep. Oh, Wander submission. Slept myself. Awesome. Oh, man, I'm going to put this guy on AFK in a minute. Of course, the fear didn't work. Oh, I'm bored of him already. Yeah, okay, good game. Can I please go to the bathroom now? Dickhead. No, I'm going to practically piss myself so this guy can deal with me AFK. I'll be back. Yeah. Okay. Zubaz, with your whale ass tiny arena score bastard, made me lose 2 of my tokens. Arsehole. Never mind. Right. Yeah, guys, I'm going to call the stream now because, like I say, I've got to finish making videos and doing account takeovers and all of that good stuff so that I'm not up until crazy o'clock in the morning. but I'll be bouncing around on Discord for a little while. What's happening this week? Nothing. Probably won't see me again until Sunday. We are definitely streaming Sunday night. And yeah, what Tiki said, like, stream, all of that good stuff. Thank you all very much for joining. I know we didn't really have much to do tonight, but yeah, let's see what we can do on Sunday. Probably some live arena, Grim Forest, all of that good stuff. And I will basically, I can't remember who was mentioning it earlier in the stream, but there will be takeover videos over the next few days. That's the plan. So they should be pretty good. If not, we'll just do more. So yeah, thank you all very much. Love you long time. Like, subscribe, all the good shit. And I'll see you all on Sunday. Take care.